Stadium, Baton Rouge. What a game and what potential drama we have in store. You've seen this script before. Top 10 team goes into a cauldron of emotion on the road and just hopes to be able to get out and tell about it. It's the South Carolina Gamecocks and the LSU Tigers. Along with David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rose, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Checking in with the Gamecocks head coach before the game, Coach said his message to the team this week is we have got to play every single game like it's a playoff game. They have done well in the conference so far, and he wants to continue that dominance, but consistency is the key. He keeps telling his team we just have to go 1-0 this week to keep that consistent approach going. Guys, back to you.
Holly, thank you. This ought to be a tremendous matchup. Gets the back moving. Fresh setter down's going to the air. Can hold on in the face of the contact.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Full wide out set, 2 on either side on 2nd and 10. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Takes the easy completion. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. LSU quick to the line. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Right side, it's Foster. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that 3rd down, there was no question. It wouldn't have mattered if he was single covered, double covered, man, zone. That's where he was going.
Running free. He'll be pulled down inside the 10 at the 8-yard line as they play a little pitch, catch, and run. They'll keep it on the ground for 1st and goal. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, LSU!
And they talked about it this week with us. They talked about wanting to start this football game fast. Nothing like taking the opening possession, using your script to your advantage, and then getting closer and exerting your physicality, running the football in, off to a hot start for this offense.
On the move from inside his 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. So the South Carolina Gamecocks offense gets to come out for its first possession of the game. And here's the guy they want to feed, this senior running back. He has become a key piece of this offense.
Well, you're seeing more and more offenses in college football use running backs in the passing game. This guy is the prime example. He's a guy that deserves all the touches and all the catches he's had. Because David, he's basically a receiver playing the running back spot. He can hurt you taking handoffs, but this guy can run the route tree and get out vertically down the field, catches it in traffic. Such a great versatile weapon.
And usually you see running backs, it's a little bit awkward when they do catch it, but like you see, his arms are stretched out. He catches it with his hands. And the offensive coordinator told us this week coming into matchups, he's got a play list for this guy, right? Get this guy the ball in space. He's going to make sure he gets several touches and several matchups where he can get if he gets him matched up on a linebacker, that's a matchup they want to go attack. So this guy's been a weapon out of the backfield.
I want to give a shout-out to the defense there on 3rd down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on 3rd down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
They drag him down, and good coverage that time by the special team. So the LSU Tiger offense comes out to start this drive. They unleashed an aerial assault last time that took them right to the end zone, David.
So, Reese, with that drive, I think you've accomplished something you wanted to accomplish. make this defense think. You put them back on their heels. Now, shoot, Palmer, you might be able to slip a few runs in on this drive to really jack them up.
Yeah, I like that idea, but I also like the fact that speed kills. And they've got it at the receiver position, so if you've got one-on-one matchups, man, take advantage.
They'll decline the penalty here, and the result of the play stands. The offense will gladly take a fresh set of downs after the penalty. Snap on first down, wants to throw. That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. Long way to go on second down. Pulls it on the option. Gain of 6. They're looking at 3rd and 4. LSU right back to the line. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun on 3rd down. He'll get rid of it. Picked off. A rare misread and mistake from this quarterback. Not a lot on the return, but they can live with that as they've got it at the 49. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. They really didn't move the ball at all the last time they had it, and hoping for better fortune this time around. Dropped immediately. He got nothing on first down. Guys, let's chat just for a second about South Carolina. They've climbed into the top 10, been through some battles, proving themselves to be one of the best teams in the country. What do you think about their chances of staying there?
Well, they got to keep playing at a high level, and obviously they've had tons of success now to crack into the top 10. I'll tell you, when you get top 10, David, you get everybody's attention.
Yeah, you get everybody's attention, but I hope this team ain't just searching for a top 10. Like, I hope they're trying to be the best team in the country, and you hope the best is still to come for this squad.
He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. 4th down coming.
On a big 3rd down, love the discipline by the defense there. You got everybody with their eyes on the quarterback, rallying to the football, showing good speed on D. Nice tackle. Love the team defense.
4th down, and this crowd trying to help this defense rise to the occasion. Snaps it, and he has to have it. Trying to make magic with his feet. He gets it past the stick, slides to avoid the hit, and the drive stays alive with a 4th down conversion. And the Gamecocks have it with a 1st and 10. Quick handoff. Not a whole lot of room to run. Let's give him a couple. Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Making the adjustment on the play. 2nd down to the air. Caught over the middle. It's Tyler. He'll be stopped at the 16-yard line. It's enough for a 1st down in the red zone. The Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. The give. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. 2nd and long here. He wants to throw it. Out wide right, it's Tyler. And he's bounced out of bounds, but not before a very productive gain.
And it's hard to imagine a defense losing the big fella, losing the tight end, but where was the coverage? Something broke down right there between linebackers and safeties to try to figure out where he was. He's the beneficiary. Catches the football, a lot of grass in front of him to make a big play.
Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal. They were all over it. And after that run, there is a player still down on the field. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Quarterback will keep it. Tackled behind the line, and he'll lose 1 on the play.
The defense really gets it. They understand what's going on. The quarterback is a threat to run the football. I have to understand that. It changes the way I play defense. Am I going to have more speed on the field? Whatever I do, I got to make sure I do what they did right there. Focus in on the QB, lock in, and make sure he doesn't beat me.
Wants to fire it in the end zone on 3rd and goal. Touchdown, Gamecocks! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game. And he puts through the extra point. They marched the ball 51 yards for the score. And they finish it off with the score from the 4. And here's the return. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Trying to establish the run. He's past the marker. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down, make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
All over him in the backfield. He'll lose 3 on the play. Couldn't get him blocked on that last one. Now it's 2nd and 14. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Get it out to the supersonic guy. There he goes. The 40. The 20. And he scores. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. That was a lightning-fast drive that ends with a touchdown.
If you can string a few more drives like that together, man, we might as well get our popcorn out because we're going to get a lot of scoring.
And they tacked on the extra point. On the run from inside his own 5. They finally get him on the ground, but that's the kind of play that will carry momentum into the second quarter. Guys, LSU has the lead here, and we've reached the end of one. Before we move on, let's take a look at our stats so far. First play of the period, first down here. Throws it off the RPO. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
This is no surprise to defenses anymore. Everybody throws wide receiver screens, and you could tell they were ready for it. They saw the quick game. They pounced on it, got the wide receiver on the ground.
Snags it, and there's running room. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. New set of downs after the completion. The give to the single back. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Under pressure. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. And he gets it away.
Well, the defense is waking up now, right? The first drive, they allowed a touchdown. They were a bit scrambled. They kind of all got together, rallied on the sideline. They've been pretty lights out since. Forced a punt on the last possession. They've now got the offense set up in 4th down again. Great job there. Pass defense, 3rd down. This defense now starting to put it together.
LSU will dive into the playbook here on offense. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Oh, pressure's coming. It's broken up. They took a shot, and he was equal to the challenge to knock it away.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Handed to the back. Runs through the tackle. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. You make up the game plan and not a lot on the play sheet for this. 3rd and long from inside their own 20. He's looking downfield to throw. It's complete to the left. Makes his way out to the 20 before he's stopped, and that'll bring up a 4th down. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the whole offense at your disposal.
Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. From the gun. Dragged down at the 46 after a pickup of 5 and the 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Right back to the well. Oh, they've got him in the backfield. A disaster on that one and a loss of 6. And the Gamecocks now with a long way to go to pick up the 1st down. Wants to go up top on 2nd down. Got him. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a 1st down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Left side is Tyler. He's got enough for the 1st down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Well, on a lot of 3rd downs, tight ends can be a quarterback's best friend, but especially this guy. I mean, he's got a unique skill set catching the football. He could be the primary target, not just on this offense, but on offenses all around the country as well. And on that 3rd down, really nice route, gets the separation, able to make the catch. They pick up the 1st, and they keep this drive alive.
The Gamecocks will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for running room. Got some room, headed to the goal line. They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Just feeds the running back. Just smothered on the play.
Offense trying to go RPO, but how about the defense? Up front, their front 7, they had dudes winning, just being way more physical and able to get to that running back.
Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Touchdown, Gamecocks! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. Extra point here will tie the game. And he makes the extra point. They marched 56 yards to the end zone, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. And he passes on the touchback. Here he comes. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. First play of the drive will come from the 9-yard line. Fresh set of downs going up top. He's going for the big play. And they couldn't connect on the deep shot. Let's see if things get worse. There's a flag on the field. Which way is this going to go? Way too much grabbing and tugging there. The offense will take advantage of the penalty. 3 yards. First down for the offense after that penalty. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Catch in the middle. It's Singleton. Makes the stop at the 30, but a big 15-yard pickup gets him out of trouble.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes.
And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the 21. The Gamecocks spend the first of their 3 timeouts. And now what will they come up with on this second down play? Didn't make it any easier on themselves on first down. Now second and long from the 21. Right side, it's Dawn. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Timeout called here by South Carolina. That'll be their second. The brain trust getting thoughts together for this big third down coming up. Finds his target. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. We asked earlier this week, who's your favorite receiver? And, of course, he said the open one. But we know who he really wants. Makes it grab and room to run. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. And after that pitch and catch, he's already over 200 yards. We're in the first half, Jesse.
Man, Reese, he's dialed in right now. He's really doing a nice job seeing the field, reading coverages, and finding his open guy.
The Tigers started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. Grab behind the line. It's Foster. Now the Tigers will spend their third and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Tight end now in motion. The play fake. Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. That delay of game penalty pushes the offense back even closer to its own end zone. Listen to this noise. You can't hear yourself think as this defense has them pinned deep in their own end. 9-yard pickup on the play. It's now 2nd and 1.
Man, that quarterback can go. Just another guy in another system all across college football. All quarterbacks nowadays, they got so much speed, it's ridiculous.
Man, I'm telling you, that has to be exhausting for the defensive lineman trying to chase down guys like that.
It's silly because even when it's a design play and it's a design run like here, fine. But then it's scramble plays and then it's passing plays. He's always a runner. Just exhausting.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Looking for room at the 25. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. And we are headed to halftime. Both squads headed into the locker room to make some adjustments. Gives us an opportunity to check in with Kevin Connors in our EA Sports College Football Studio Update. LSU ready to boot it away and open this second half. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. Holly, what did you find out coming from the locker room?
Coming out of the locker room, the Gamecocks head coach told me they have to start the third quarter with a sense of urgency. On the road, backs against the wall with a hostile crowd. He said, we got to have more intensity. They did a good job in the first half, but this game is close, and they understand all of the playoff implications. They've got to be the best version of themselves here to start this third.
Holly, thank you. Working the ground game. Pulled to the ground.
Well, you see the defense make a big play there in the RPO, and they're doing it because they're starting to load the box. If you're the play caller offensively, you might want to think about having your quarterback keep the ball and then try to throw it downfield.
Better get that seismograph ready here in Death Valley. Huge third down coming. Out wide right, it's Tyler. A solid pickup there, works it to the 38 before being pushed out of bounds. And the Gamecocks will snap it on 1st and 10. To the back. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll lose a yard.
And what you talk about on defense is speed, is penetration, getting in the backfield, making something happen. And you could tell they got in there so quick. The offense couldn't recover, couldn't do anything with them. Nice job getting the tackle for loss.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
3rd and short from the 44, and we might know if they plan to go for it on 4th down by what they call here. Fires to the tight end. Now they're starting to feel it. They've got a first down at the 44.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down, gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. And right now, he's doing some...
A shot toward the end zone. Touchdown, Gamecocks. They take the lead here in the second half. Getting set for the point after. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finish things off with a scoring toss from the 33. Just into the end zone, and he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every returner, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. A snap, wants to throw to start this drive. He'll take a deep shot here. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, that DB did everything right on that deep shot. You saw the speed, you saw his ability to turn his hips, and how... getting his head around, locating the football, and then knocking it away. Couldn't have done that better.
They don't need a bunch on second down. Red pass, it's complete. Out across the 20, they'll mark him out of bounds right at the 21-yard line. LSU quick to the line. He'll throw on third down. He's got it. At the 35, he's got room. Gets the ball right to the 50-yard line, and that'll be enough for a first down. And the Tigers come to the line after the big connection and going back to work.
And it's tough on the defense there. Third down, you're in zone coverage. Everybody's watching the quarterback, and you're trying to make a break on the ball, but he just got it out of his hands too quickly, and the throw was too accurate. Really nothing you can do there, and it's now a fresh set of downs.
He'll be stopped at the 6-yard line, but what a job picking up yardage after the catch. They'll run it on 1st and goal. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling.
And I'm good with it. I like what the offense is doing. Be physical. I don't need to get pass happy down here on 1st and goal. Nice job believing in my running game, and maybe I stick to it for another play or two.
Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. And the pass is complete, but less than nothing to show for it. They're knocked down behind the line. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers! Fit it in the window for the score.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Looks like he's going to bring it out. He gets it across the 25 to the 27 after bringing it out of the end zone. South Carolina's offense heads out to get this drive started. Their lead is gone, and they'll try to grab it back on this drive. Making the adjustment. Quick give. And he's brought down after a short gain.
Winning 1st down is such a big deal on defense, like getting them into more predictable situations, more passing situations. Nice job not giving up a lot of run after contact on that 1st down.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Still moving to his right, trying to make a big play. He's brought down, but not before he turned that into a positive play and picked up a few on the run.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on 3rd down. Really nice job there to pick up the 1st down and get it to their own 41. The Gamecocks come to the line with a new set of downs. Here's a quick throw out to the left. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play.
I'll tell you, this slot receiver, he really does give his quarterback a nice option. Runs really good routes. He's got nice hands, and you saw it on that last play.
2nd down, gonna throw it. Firing to the right, complete. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a 1st down at the 31. And the Gamecocks are moving quickly down the field. They'll run it. Stopped after a gain of 3. It'll be 2nd and 7.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
And they're not on the same page there.
Well, tip your hat to the defense getting that incompletion, because that hasn't happened often for this guy. Completed over 70% of his throws last week. He's doing it again in this game. Can the defense continue to mix things up? See if they can maybe confuse this QB.
Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. Couldn't quite haul it in. They almost had their first pick here late in the game. They'll have to settle for a field goal attempt. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in the sea of noise. And it's good. The game winner. This game is all but officially a wrap as we take a look at the top 25. Late in the season, time running short if teams want to make their move in the rankings. And he's going to try to return this one. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. The Tigers send out the offense to go to work. Snaps it, they'll throw to start the drive. That pressure got to him, and he just had to chuck it out of bounds.
And this is going to fall on the quarterback's shoulders. You're in the fourth quarter. You're trailing. It's a close game. You are going to have to complete some balls. You're going to have to make some big-time throws in small windows under duress if you're going to bring your...
And he'll be knocked down at the 2-yard line.
Well, the offense obviously already in bad field position. The defense can smell blood in the water. Just look at the defenders pin their ears back and get after this quarterback. Wow.
The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be 4 yards short, and it's fourth down. LSU will bring the punt team on the field. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Not a lot of room to make this catch. He got nothing on the return. Outstanding job there. And the South Carolina offense is back on the field. Wants to throw one first. Look out! And he gets rid of it.
Ball was incomplete. I think you got to give a lot of credit to this defense up front. That pass rush, they were coming on that play. Got after the quarterback, got in his face, and did not let him feel comfortable.
Long way to go on second down. Here's the snap, itching to fire downfield. Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Fires left. Another incompletion on third down. The Gamecocks line up to punt it away. Signals for the fair catch, and that's where they'll put it in play just outside the 20. The LSU offense comes out to start this drive. Drops back on first down. Fires to the tight end. And that corner came in hot despite knowing that he was giving up some size.
And you've created some great momentum, getting the stop, forcing the punt, now getting it back to your offense. Your offense starting to get in a groove. Late in the game, you need some big plays.
Just wonder how much panic there is right now on the defensive side of the football, too, because of what you just said, David. They can feel and sense the momentum leaving them right now with the lead. So someone defensively better step up here soon and make a play.
And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Looks as if LSU will line up to punt it away. On the return. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. The Gamecocks offense heads out to see what they can put together here. Last time they had it, didn't pick up a first down. Let's see if they can put something together here. The snap wants to start the drive with a pass. He'll loft one deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, South Carolina. He got a step the field. And the extra point extends the lead to double figures at 10. That drive not too taxing on the playbook. One play, put it in the end zone just like that.
31, LSU, 21.
He'll return it. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And the offense back on the field, ready to dial up ball plays. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Finds his tight end. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one. The Tigers want to move quickly.
This is the moment for this offense to put a drive together. It doesn't matter what's happened up to the point of this game, but you're trailing right now. You've got to put some points up on the board. This is where all 11 guys need to be playing together as one.
The defense has got to be more physical up front. Don't let them have those running lanes, those holes to break off a nice run, get a first down. And here's the thing, you better reload quick because they're right back on the line to call another play.
Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down.
And his offense is going to have to come up clutch, man. Like late in the football game, you are trailing. This is why you get paid the big bucks. This is why the quarterback is the glamour position. Like, you've got to trust him. He's got to come through. They got to put a few drives together here to get back in this football game.
Takes it from the gun on third down. He's got his man across the middle. Defense on skates that time. They finally drag him down at the 42. Big play on the catch. It'll be enough to move the change, but there is a man still down on the field. Training staff checking out this junior defensive tackle. We hope this is not serious, and he gets back in the fray shortly. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Off play action on first down. Tight end finds a soft spot. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
And this offense is going to have to be aggressive, right? Down a couple possessions, got to continue to get these first downs, move quick, don't be in a hurry, but they've got to keep the accelerator down because they need some explosive plays.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
He hauled that one in and got it down to the 15-yard line. The Tigers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. They'll move the tight end. Gives it. Pulled down at the 11-yard line as they inch closer and closer to pay dirt. Operating in the red zone here on second down. Kept the last one on the ground, now they'll throw. And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on first and goal. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Finds his big tight end. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. Snap in the shotgun. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Tiger. That's the way you finish a drive and put up points. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
And he'll return it and try to get behind his blockers. He gets across the 20 and out to the 21-yard line before he's stopped right there. South Carolina ready to go on the attack in another offensive odyssey. That last score the defense allowed made it a one-possession game, and there is plenty of pressure to have a productive drive here. Snags a quick pass on the left. Pickup of 5. It's now 2nd and 5. Now the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Picked up 5 on that last pass play. Now it's 2nd and 5. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Still running at the 40. Timeout called by LSU. That's their second. They've got 1 timeout left now. They'll have to choose wisely as to when to use it. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. To the ground. He's got it again. Oh, he's got some space. Now the Tigers will use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll have to navigate the rest of this game without being able to stop the clock.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. And they're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run now.
Now it's a 1st down from the 43-yard line. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down.
Well, this offense thinks that they have enough left in the tank here to run the football and run all the time off the clock. They got the lead late. Didn't get the 1st down on that last one, but it's not going to surprise anybody if they turn around and hand it off again here.
Quick completion to the right. Stop just inside the 30 at the 29. It's a 10-yard pickup and a 1st down.
How about this offense, man? You got to love it. Late in the 4th quarter, you have the lead. They don't get conservative. Staying balanced. Run. Back it up with a pass. Getting the 1st down. A few more 1st downs, and you can walk out of here with a W.
And the Gamecocks come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Trying to establish the run. Hit and dropped, and he got nothing on 1st down.
Well, the defense blitzed on that last run, but it was the big fella on the inside that made the stop and made the play. Great job flying out of his stance, locating where the football was, and getting to the ball carrier. Really good job at the point of attack.
Got stuffed on 1st down. It's 2nd and 10. Right back to the well. A 3-yard gain there. It'll be 3rd and 7.
I think if you're offense here, the game boils down to this one play on 3rd down with the lead late. If you get the 1st down, that's ball game. There's not enough time left for the defense to get it back and go march down the field. So let's dial up our best play offensively. Let's make sure our best players are touching the football.
He stopped well short of the line to gain at the 22. Not a chip shot field goal, but certainly makeable. We'll see what they do on 4th down. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on 4th down. Well, this was an offensive showcase out there today. We thought it would be a high-scoring game, and it certainly delivered.
If you love offense, then you love this type of game. Both offenses going up and down the field, seemingly at will. Throwing the ball, running the ball. But, David, I feel like if you're a fan of defense, maybe this